Greetings, everyone. In the battle between Why Have I Lost You and I Call Your Name, the winner is I Call Your Name.
Flawless victory.
Let's do it.
Good day, good people, and welcome to Who You Got with Mike
What it is.
and Mario.
Hey, y'all.
All right, today's edition is a little different because we're going to do album versus album.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is Who You Got. We pick them, you choose them, and all I can say for this one is good luck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, let's just get right to it. Today's selection, Prince by Prince versus 1999 by Prince.
How dare you?
How dare I? That's
How
right.
dare
I
you?
said it.
Oh,
I said it.
This ain't fair.
And I meant it. Prince versus 1999. I said it. I said it.
Ooh.
I said it.
That is hard.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay. This is going to be the one where the Prince fan has a real. This is a decision to make. You got a real live decision to make.
Are you ready to make it, though?
Wow.
That's the question. Are you ready? Are you prepared, sir?
Okay. All right. Start at the beginning. Prince by Prince.
Mm-hmm.
There are some cuts on this bad boy here.
I'm going to get into that, so don't spoil it.
Okay, I won't say a word about that. 1999.
Don't worry. I
won't
hurt you.
Well, the album you're actually talking about. Wait a minute. Which Prince? The one on the horse or the For You?
Not the horse. The it's his face with the perm. That's Prince.
Oh,
that's title Prince.
Yes, I'm sorry.
For you is the horse.
The For You is For You. Prince, you know. Now that I think about it,
Once
I know my answer.
Once I give the okay.
I know my
So
answer.
we don't have to. Okay. Then I can.
Oh no. We need to go through this thoroughly because people gonna be hot with you. They ain't gonna be mad at me. They be mad at
especially
you.
my cousin. She's swinging at me right now. She might be his number one fan.
They gonna be mad at you, player. They ain't gonna be mad at me. I already know my pick. Come on.
Actually, I honestly at this point I don't know which one I'm gonna choose. I don't know. I have no idea.
And there's a song on that Prince album that is, oh my goodness gracious. This album starts off with hit.
I'm going to get into that.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe you did this. Now I'm getting mad at you.
Please.
Go on.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh.
All right. So let me just give the information to the people who don't know.
The good brother with the product in his hair, Prince.
The sweetest man alive will take your woman.
That's right.
He'll put her heels on and take her away from you.
That's right. He will dress up and take your
look
woman
better
from
than
you
your woman and take her away from
and
you.
tell you, because he's from Minneapolis, that he's a gangster and you get what you get. And ain't nothing you can do about it.
Absolutely nothing. You'd be like, you gonna take my wife? Okay. Please.
Prance.
Have fun.
Prance.
Have fun.
Prance ain't playing them games.
All right. So Prince album, second studio album by Prince. Released October 19th, 1979. Record label Warner Brothers. This album was written, arranged, composed, produced, and performed entirely by Prince Rogers Nelson.
Yes, sir.
Chart position for this album. Number 22, U.S. Billboard Hot 100 charts. Number 3, top R&B albums of 1979. Okay, so what I want to do here is name the top hits off this album. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
He had quite a few, but I'm gonna name 5 off the album for me. How about that? My favorites.
Fair.
My favorites.
Fair.
Not in particular order, but just my favorites. I Want to Be Your Lover.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I Feel For You.
Mm-hmm.
Why You Want to Treat Me So Bad.
Mm-hmm.
And the quiet cut for me is personal. Is With You.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to add, It's Gonna Be Lonely with an asterisk.
You're naming every song on that one.
It's like, I think it's two that I did not add. Hush up now. Hush up now.
It's two left.
I think it's two that I did name. They say, but you're naming them all. No. Okay, I'm just going to stop. All right.
But my song in that list is Bambi. This song is banger too.
See?
Boy, oh boy.
All right. Well, all right.
Oh man, it just hit me the list on 1999. Oh my.
That's what I said when I did this. I was like, holy crap. Bruh. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to choose this. Okay. 1999 album. That's his 5th studio album.
Mm-hmm.
Released October 27th, 1982. Record label Warner Brothers, obviously, same record label. But this is the first album he recorded with The Revolution. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. Produced by Prince, obviously. Chart position number 9, U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart, and number 4 top R&B albums of, I guess, 82, 83. Now, the songs that I'm picking, only because they're my favorites on the album. 1999.
So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Mm-hmm.
Little Red Corvette.
Oh yeah. Radio play.
Delirious.
Mm-hmm. It's a great song.
International Lover.
Look here. You kidding me? That was it. That was the jam at the V back then.
I could stop right there. But then there's Free, which is one of my favorites, but it wasn't as popular. It was a great song.
It's a really good song though.
And I have to mention Lady Cab Driver.
Oh, come on, man.
So, I have to ask Mario.
Well, don't ask me.
Who you got?
I got. In my head, I got 1999.
In your head,
just because well, let me explain. I remember everything about this album because I like Prince from the jump. I thought he was amazing. The For You album for me is stupid good. All the way from the beginning to the end. I was a shorty. I was 77, 78. But when this came out, it was like, oh, shit, this is different. Just the whole breadth and weight of it is different. It was still him, but it was the statement, I think, that he made on this album that he was going to be that guy. The Prince album has songs on it that have personal meaning to me. I think the musicianship on that album is probably better than 1999. And those songs bang and it's recorded well. I mean, all the geeky stuff about that album I really like. Like probably more than 1999. But 1999, the label was an eyeball. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you, sir.
Lady Cab Driver had the sound of something that resembled the backseat of a cab or a mattress in it. 1999, people were so scared. New Year's Eve, 1999. I swear to you, I heard that song 1,999 times that day. We gonna party like it's 1999. People were waiting for 1999 to come so they could play that song in 1999. The foresight he had in 1981, 82 is ridiculous. I'm going with 1999. I can totally see why someone would say the Prince album. And I respect you for that. And I'm not mad if you say it's a tie. But I'm picking 1999. See? Not as tough as you thought, Michael Lockett.
Then perhaps I was speaking to myself. Because sir.
Did you see how I faded out the screen? Nobody else can see this, but that's right.
Welcome back.
Hey, hi everybody.
Good to see you.
Hey, great to be here. Thanks. But no, I can see where you're coming from.
Prince versus
not
1999.
They're gonna be mad at you, Michael Lockett.
There are 5 people I know specifically who will fight me. Specifically. Or pacifically, which however you want to look at it.
Pacifically.
Mm-hmm.
You all gotta say it the right way. It's Pacific. But man, this is tough because when you look at the songs on here, Sexy Dancer is a banger. He was saying some things you're not supposed to be able to say on the records, and they were playing.
Yes. Okay. My answer is Popcorn.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to pick either one of these. I'm just going to say Popcorn.
All right. I think I see where you're coming from, and I can understand why you wouldn't pick either. I'm going with I appreciate that because that Prince album has "I Want to Be Your Lover" on it. That song there, buddy, changed the trajectory of his career. I think that's what I meant earlier. I think 1999 is the statement. I am Prince, and I'm here for a minute. That album, that Prince album in 79, though, was like, yo, look, I can play. I'm about to show off. Not only am I going to play everything, I'm also going to sing the shit out of every song on here. Every one of them is a classic Prince song. That 1999 album, though, that changed people's lives, man. I know it did because I saw people legit change after they heard that.
Okay.
And real quick, for some, it would be Dirty Mind that people started to change because they opened their mind up to different sexuality and different attitudes and things like that. Not different sexuality. They opened their mind up to sexuality and different attitudes about sexuality, things of that nature. But that 1999 album literally legit changed. It changed how people recorded music. It changed how people performed music. Everybody was trying to be like Prince after that. That album is just, it's a heavy, powerful piece of Black American music and American music, if you can do both, BOF. But you pick both, and I don't blame you.
No, all right. I'm gonna try not to pick both from here on out. I mean, just every time I'm going to try to pick one.
Good luck.
Okay. So when Prince album came out, I was not a Prince anything. Maybe I knew he existed. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. 1999 came out. I hated 1999. The song. Oh my! They played the dirt off that song. Like, would you stop, please?
They did. They played it a lot.
Please stop. Pretty please. Sugar on top. Stop playing that song. So I did not like 1999. At the time, I could live without the entire album, except International Lover.
Man, listen.
Listen to me. I had tapes.
Yeah, thank you.
That was usually the first song on the tape.
Yeah.
And we can leave it at that.
Yeah. So and he was trying to do some weird voice. That was like the first time I remember him doing the weird people voice. When he was talking about putting the plane in the seats in the up and lock position. Like, what the hell is Prince talking about?
Now, he had Do Me Baby, which was a precursor to So we knew.
I knew what he was talking about.
We knew what we were getting.
But it's always like, what is he talking about?
We knew we were getting.
But Do Me Baby, yeah, buddy, you made this difficult. The people aren't going to be able to pick.
But I think in 2020, if I had to pick an album to play, it would be Prince. Of the two.
In 2020?
In 2022. I'm sorry, in 2022, today. If I have both CDs or albums in my hand, I'm going to play Prince first.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get to 1999. I'm going to play 1999 without question.
Okay.
So in this battle for today, where I am in my mind, Prince over 1999.
Wow. All right, that's fair.
With you,
I'm gonna go with 1999.
With you is probably the main reason, because I was going through some stuff. I was going through some stuff in 86 or 87, whatever it was, and I played the crap out of With You. The crap.
Yeah, With You was a good song, man.
So it's personal. Not that it's better. Lord knows, 1999.
But it's like legit only one song on this 1999 album that people will not recognize right away, and that's Free.
Free? Oh, okay.
Yeah. DMSR people gonna recognize.
I think,
especially if they were.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
so I think Free was.
No, I was just
on the B side of. I think
it was
International Lover, which is why I know it. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was the B side.
It was. But I mean, if you
with the lyrics
made people, yeah.
Listen, people. This is a celebration.
That's
just
right.
Go play all the songs. Just go to YouTube, whatever it is that you do. Play them.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to Free. Because he was on something.
Don't sleep till the sunrise. Listen to the falling rain. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about your pain. Don't cry.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he got all these sex songs, and trying to be wild. That he was trying to make a statement.
He did, and I think that's why that's the one song people will be like, I didn't know he made that. Yeah, he did. You skipped over it because you weren't trying to hear him talk about that. You listened to everything else because he was talking about doing it, but he wasn't talking about doing it on that song.
Be glad that you are free.
Like, be glad that you are free
to change your mind.
To change your mind. Stop. Free to go most any place, anytime, until you're not. And you listen to that song now, you're like, well, Prince, it ain't like that no more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's 1999 for me.
Prince for me. The people are going to say, stop it. That's what they're going to say. That's the first thing they're going to say.
Right. Like, what the hell is wrong?
But for those who actually make a selection, they will probably do 1999 because of 1999 and Little Red Corvette. Specifically, I think those two songs drove that album.
I can see that.
Not to say that. I think 1999 would be the choice for most people. But
My song on 1999 though is Lady Cab Driver all damn day. I still play that song. That song is just his drum line. His drum line is really dumb. He is doing some really wrong stuff. I totally go with I'm sticking with mine.
you should.
1999 for me. But that Prince album, oh man, that's when it was starting to figure it out a little bit then. How old was I? I was 14, so yeah, I was definitely starting to get the stuff together when Prince came
When I
out.
put this together, it was Prince, 1999, and Parade. I did the same thing. I think these albums, these two I picked, would crush Parade, which is why I chose these two. But Parade was phenomenal.
Now, if there's a school of thought that Parade is his best album.
Yeah.
And I can't disagree with that. I also think if we talking about his best album, to me, it's Sign of the Times.
Oh, yeah.
But if I had to put Sign of the Times up against 1999, that's difficult for me to make that same.
Is
I
it
would
because
have
it's
a hard
personal?
time with that. No, because I just think 1999. Well, I think culturally, 1999 is it. I think it's the one out of all of his discography that had the most impact because everybody, it didn't matter what color you were, what genre you liked of music, whether you were a man or woman or he, they, whatever pronouns weren't even around there. That album got everybody's attention for different reasons.
And the proof is in the next album, which broke all the records. They were like, "Oh, please give us more. Can we have more Prince, please?" Yeah.
Yep. So I think if I go through his whole discography, it's a tough pick between Parade and Sign of the Times for number one. But for me, number two, because I think Prince and I think Sign of the Times and Parade are like tied. For me, though, if 1999 isn't in the top three, I have a hard time having this conversation with folks. If it's not in the top three, you got to give me a really good reason why it is not. When there's one song, again, that everybody skipped because he was actually talking about something, but you listen to every song on that album, and you listen to it a lot, and you aggravated your parents with it probably, or turned them on to Prince with it. Because your parents like hearing songs about doing it. I know you don't want to hear that. That's triggering. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger you.
Okay.
That's, kind of how you got here.
Okay, so today's episode. Mario Smith chooses
Strikes again.
Chooses 1999. I'm leaning towards Prince.
I feel you.
Not excluding, because come on. It's like Intervisions and fulfilling the first finale.
First of all, we're not going to do that today.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like,
I saw your post a few weeks ago
yes,
about it. Let me explain something.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get y'all put them Stevie Wonder albums back on again and listen to that again. Go when you talking about the songs in the key of life. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about songs in the key of life ain't the best. What is better than that? Intervisions is not better than songs in the key of life. It is not.
Don't start a fight on here because I'm not. No.
If anybody wants to argue with me about it, we have to have a beer because I can't be arguing sober about that. I have to be able to make my point. Actually, I can make my point this way. I bet you I know what song people pick up first. I know I'm different because Music of My Mind is the personal one for me. But songs in key of life, say word. 10-year-old Mario still agrees with however old I may be now, Mario. Because 10-year-old Mario bought that album in 77.
I'm not going to go off on a tangent. I was just saying that Prince.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Prince was phenomenal,
and
he has phenomenal albums. Not one, not two, not three,
one.
Not four. It could be 9 or 10, depending on the person.
Yeah, man, many, and yeah, many.
And I'm not even saying that these. I'm not even saying that these two are the best or anything. But they are similar in the amount of hits that they had on them.
Yep.
Right?
That's it.
And I wouldn't put anything against Purple Rain because Purple Rain was more global, you know.
That was a purpose pitch too.
Yeah.
That he could, because he did different. He did punk, he did rock, he did R&B, he did deep soul, he did it all.
He had some blues. He had some blues in some of them songs
He
too.
did blues. I'm saying he hit every jazz. He did it all. He hit every mark.
So people don't be mad at me. This is a celebration of greatness. That's all it is.
Glad you threw that celebration word in there, because then people won't be mad at you.
Just pick whatever you like. If you don't want to pick, because I got a lot of both the last battles. Both. Okay. I don't have a problem with both. You can't choose. That's because they're both great. Okay. All right.
This was different.
Would you like to? Yes. If it goes well, I'll do more in the future. If not,
we got to do album.
You got no problem with album versus album? It was.
I like that.
It was tough picking.
No, this was a good
2 albums. Equal.
You picked 2 really good. You picked 2 really solid albums by one artist. That's really good.
Okay.
I am not disappointed in it. I'm disappointed in you, but I'm not disappointed in you.
But for making you have to choose?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, I'm not disappointed in you, brother. This is good stuff, man. I like this. People are going to like this one.
I hope so.
Gonna be tough.
I hope so.
Gonna be tough.
I hope so.
Gonna be tough.
Did
we ever determine who they got?
We did. We said.
Okay.
I know we did. Well, 1999. I said they would lean toward it.
Yes, I think it's gonna be. Yes, you did say
because he was on a rise at that point. From that, he was on a rise.
Mm-hmm.
He was on a rise.
Absolutely.
Parade.
Absolutely.
Not America. What's the Pop Life album?
Around the World in a Day.
He was Sign of Times. He was going. He was gone. He was in the stratosphere.
He was at the height of his powers then. But this 1999 album, no, that's that. He could have called it "My Name Is Prince." He could have called every album Prince if he wanted to. That's how bad his ass was. He could have been like, Prince, I'm coming out with my new album. It's called Prince. But Prince, your last 6 albums have been called Prince. And it's Prince. And then he'd have tried to steal on you because he was only like a couple feet tall. So he had a lot of, he could get underneath there.
Yeah, he probably would have missed though because I would have seen it coming. All right, well, I thoroughly enjoyed this one, sir. I told you.
Yes,
I did tell you it's going to be different.
You warned me.
I did.
You did.
All right. Well, okay. So this will definitely be on the book.
Brace yourself.
You choose. You can post the slappy faces. I understand. Because this deserves. I might slap myself when I get over here because it was.
But you got to listen to both of them though to understand why this is a good thing that we are having this conversation. That's how great the music is.
Because he was great. He was
thoroughly
missed. He is missed.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Remember where you were when you heard the news. Just take a moment.
Yeah.
My wife called me. She's like, "Did you hear?" I said, "I hear what?" Prince. But what about him? He passed.
Yeah.
He passed what? What do you say?
Yeah.
Speak of the English. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't want to hear what you're saying at this moment. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember that day. It was a Thursday. I was about to go to WHPK. In fact, it was around 11 o'clock in the morning when I found out. And a friend of mine called me and she was like, use your journalist powers and find out if this is true or not. I'm like, what's true? And she's like, Prince. And I'm like, what about? I said, like, what's wrong with him? And then she told me, and I kind of went away. I didn't want to go do my show. I wanted to play all the music. I just did not feel like walking out of my house. I was stuck. And one of the first things I thought about was 1999. And that moment in my life when I really realized who he was and why he was important and why culturally this will never happen again. There may be another dude that wears plenty of product. And he may do the splits and jump off of amps and all that stuff. Never be another one of these again. Never be another Mike again. Never be another Stevie again. Thank God Stevie's still around. Never be another James Brown. There just won't. They'll be either better or we'll make the comparison to them, but there'll never be another one of those folks. That ain't happening.
Well, I'm certainly grateful that we were able to be in his space and partake of his greatness. Whew, okay. On that note, I think we
Right on.
don't forget to vote, and we're going to cut out of here. And no slaps. No, well,
Yeah,
you know
please
what?
don't
You can
slap
slap, just not in person. Vote, follow, subscribe, do all the great things. Pass it on. Tell your kids. Well, don't tell your kids because
Nah.
no one's kids is ready for Prince, the real Prince.
No, not really. They say they are, but they are.
'Cause there are songs that when they come on, my kids are in car, like, whoop, next.
Yep.
If I was your girlfriend,
Stop.
I get to the end and I'm like, oh wow, look, there's changed songs here. Okay, all right, yep, okay,
Right.
that's a great song.
Yeah, it is. Another one. That's what I'm saying. If you're talking about him, you have to have the conversation about all of it because all of it is great and it's all important and it's all meaningful to the culture. See, I talk about the culture all the time, Michael, because we don't talk about it enough. That's important stuff for the culture. He changed the way people thought about how people look and how they act, and where they're from, all that stuff, man. He was amazing. He represented whatever that spiritual thing is that you think you know about to me.
Amen. All right.
There it is. Thank you, sir.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You're welcome. It was my genuine pleasure, as Hawkeye said. He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot Loki with his arrow. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
He's good for that.
All right. Till next time. This was Who You Got. Peace out.
Peace.